The pursuit to get back in the top 25 is on again for the JMU Dukes, as this week we take on Buffalo, who, to be honest, I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on this team. They've been pretty solid. Now, Coach Mike Houston is getting the Dukes ready, but let's look at the top 25. Georgia Tech is your #1 team in the nation. Think about that, people. Georgia Tech is the top-ranked team in the nation. Literally did not even see that coming. As you can see, the Dukes are not in the top 25. We are trying to get there. Rumor has it that we're just outside of that top 25 countdown, so we're going to work our butts off to try and get up there. Now, here's a quick little sneak peek at some of the recruits. Again, do not submit your recruit yet. I'm going to have a separate video for you guys in the offseason to become one of these recruits or have a chance to become one of these recruits. As you can see, there's some solid players. There's some sleepers in there. I think you guys will be pretty happy when you see some of the rest that we're going to be nabbing here in the next few weeks. Now, here on offense, and no, this is not how we want to start the game. Buffalo has come prepared. Their playmaker in Ross gets a pick on Joe Disher and returns that one back inside the 20, maybe even inside the 10. What are we doing, JMU? We can't make big mistakes like that, especially in the very beginning of the game. This is not how we want to start out a game at home. Now, our defense, though, is coming prepared. We stop Colin Michael here in the backfield. Big stop by the defensive end right there. Now, on 3rd and 13, Buffalo is in some trouble. They go to a halfback screen. Johnson's going to catch this one. Reynolds is going to try and make the tackle. He misses, and we are going to get him just where we don't want to get him. He stops in the end zone. Jordan Johnson gets a touchdown there, 14 yards. The first pass Buffalo threw the entire drive, and it's a touchdown. But look at this. We just talked about Georgia Tech being the #1 team in the nation, and Pittsburgh upsets them. What is going on in college football this season? And we're back on offense here, and Joe Disher, it has been a rough day already for this young fella. Threw a pick in the very first drive that led to a score for Buffalo. Then he gets sacked. Now Disher's back in the pocket again, and he threads the needle there to Ishmael Hyman, the most reliable target on the team. Now here on 1st and 10, giving the ball to Joe Disher's going to keep this one. Got a good block here on the edge. Joe Disher fights for the first down, and that's what we want to see from the young freshman. If he's going to try and maintain to be the starting quarterback of this team, he's got to bounce back from his mistakes. And look at that. Just got that ball into Domo Taylor. The defensive back put his arm out, and we just got it by. Perfect ball placement there by Joe Disher to battle back so far. Here on 1st and goal, we give it to the best player on the team, though, Khalid Abdullah, a 3-yard touchdown run. And that's going to knock this game up at 7-7. Thanks, Khalid Abdullah, for helping this team get it going. Now back on 1st and 10 here for Buffalo. A little bit of a read option here, and their quarterback is going for too many yards, 19 yards in that play. On a 3rd and 9, they're trying to convert. Michael's in the pocket. Great pass protection. We're going to hit him. We stop him, but it's just at the line that we don't want to hit him at, and they end up getting the first down. Now here in 1st and 10, they're across the 50. Michael's got plenty of time in the pocket, rolls up to the right, throws it on the move, and Willoughby gets lit up. Justin Wellens, don't run near this fool. Excuse me, that's actually Kyrie Hawkins. Kyrie Hawkins lights him up. Now 3rd and 7 again. We get a hit on the quarterback. Should have been a fumble, but Kyrie Hawkins makes back-to-back great plays, and we stop them here. So on 4th and 7, they kick a field goal, and this one's going to be up. It's going to be close, and it's off the crossbar. What is Buffalo doing? They had a chance to go up, and they can't convert. Now Joe Disher back on offense, fights his way for a first down, another read option. On 1st and 10, Disher's in the pocket, throws this one deep. This time he's got a guy, but he doesn't have quite the arm strength. That's the one knock on the freshman. He's been decently accurate for the most part, but his arm strength, nowhere near where it needs to be. Now Joe Disher here, pitching it out, and no, what is going on with JMU today? Ishmael Hyman misses on the dive. Williamson picks it up for Buffalo, and that's 2 turnovers. This has been a horrible day for Joe Disher today. He's got to step things up if he wants to get this team a win. Now look at this. Michael goes all the way down inside the 20, a 30-yard rush by the QB. We have to stop this rushing attack. Their passing attack hasn't really been that great, but Buffalo is killing us on the ground. Now 3rd and 7, Michael's got some pass protection, throws it deep, and it's going to be just out of bounds. We got lucky on that one. Maybe the snow helped us out there, but on 4th and 7, Buffalo goes to kick one again. This time, this one's going to be up, and it's going to be just inside the line there. So Buffalo now has a 10-7 lead, but JMU is going to answer back here. What a pass there. Davis, we haven't seen much from Rashard Davis today. His first reception on the day goes for 31 yards on 2nd and short. Ball across middle this time. Domo Taylor, big fella's going to catch that one, get us inside the 10-yard line. So on 1st and goal, first half's winding to a close, and Domo Taylor wide open, completely open. You could have driven a truck through the hole that was around him. Domo Taylor ends up getting a touchdown to give us a 14-10 lead. Here's the first half comes to a close. Now Buffalo's going to try and score here. Going to miss a couple tackles. Tuck gets thrown off, and even Wellens gets thrown off. What is happening right now? 3rd and 1, 25 seconds left in the first half. Michael's going to throw a quick one to Martinez. Martinez finds some room here, gets out of bounds. What a smart veteran play there by the receiver. On 3rd and 12, 10 seconds left. We get good protection. But no, Charles Sutton, no, you don't want to do that. We've got a chance to get him. We got to stop him before he gets in. And we get him down at the 1-yard line with 5 seconds left. They call a timeout. They're going to line up for a field goal. And unfortunately, this one is going to be good. Their kicker is now 2 for 3. So going at halftime, because of that big mental mistake, We're only up 1 point, but I think we can still battle back and be okay in this game. Now, passing yards, we're pretty even. Rushing yards, we haven't really got it going that side of the ball, and we've got to pick things up. Now, a big hit there by the All-American Justin Wellens on that tackle. First and 10 again, they give the ball to Johnson. We're going to miss 2 tackles here. Make that 3 tackles we missed. What is going on with our defense? 4 tackles we've missed now, and on the 5th try, we finally get Jordan Johnson down. Now here in the 3rd quarter on first and 10, it's like a shovel pass there to Nichols, and Nichols goes up the middle, and no one is going to touch him. Buffalo picks up on more rushing yards against Zach. Nicholas goes all the way to the house on that play. So Buffalo's going to go for a 2-point conversion here. Michael's going to get some good protection. He throws it to the left-hand side, and Willoughby, the dude that we lit up early in the ball game, converts that to make it 21-14 Buffalo. Now Joe Disher, feeling the pressure, rolls out to the right-hand side, slings it across his body. You never want to do that, but somehow Joe Disher gets it to actually work. On first and 10, rolling back out to the right-hand side. Disher's got plenty of room here. Can he get some blocks downfield? He gets 2 good blocks. He's going to fight his way down, and he gets nearly to the 30-yard line on the opposite side of the field. Joe Disher, it's been a crazy day for him. Lots of turnovers, but also lots of big plays. So he throws one on the left-hand side, and Rashard Davis catches that one in triple coverage. Rashard Davis, one of the best route runners in the team, with a big reception. Now with 3 minutes left, we hand it off to Ishmael Hyman, the wide receiver reverse, and he's going to go into the house. Ishmael Hyman doesn't just do it on the receptions, also does it on the ground. He's kind of our Percy Harvin on this team, and he goes all the way in to tie this ball game up at 21-21. Now Nichols gets the ball, he hurdles over defender, crushes another one, and Justin Wellens brings him down. What is up with our rushing defense today? Now Michael keeps it here in the QB keeper. He's going to fight his way through, but Raven Green lights him up. Raven Green knocking people out. Charles Tutt with a fumble recovery. That's exactly what this team needed. The first forced turnover of the day for us, and Charles Tutt is pumped. Look how hard Raven Green hits the quarterback. I bet he's going to think again before he tries to run on us. Raven Green with a huge play to help this offense get things going. Now here the ball game still 21-21. Joe Disher hands it off to Khalid Abdullah. Abdullah's going to fight his way through, running over people, but does get tackled after 16 yards on that play. Khalid Abdullah, he's starting to get it going. Only 7 carries for him so far, but nearly 50 yards. Then we go to a halfback screen. Khalid Abdullah's got plenty of room here. He trucks over a defender on 3rd and 10 and gets the first down. Exactly what we needed. On 32, we get it back to Khalid Abdullah, but he stops short. So 4th and 1. Buffalo is celebrating, but if you know Coach Mike Houston, he's going for it here on 4th and 1. We hand it off to Khalid Abdullah. He's going to get plenty of room here, and he gets more than enough yards to get that first down to put us in scoring territory and keep this drive going. We need a score here because Buffalo has been tough to stop so far. Joe Disher, though, slings it to Ishmael Hyman, gets hit in the pocket, pressure in his face. That is a throw you don't see by many freshman quarterbacks. We get a huge play. The JMU student bodies out here wearing no shirts, people. Painted bodies, no shirts. Let me know in the comments below, were you one of those crazy fans with your shirt or your bodies painted with no shirts on? So here in 3rd and 5, Buffalo has the ball back. Pressure is coming. We hit him, but somehow he gets rid of it. I don't really know what happened, but fortunately for us, it's going to be 4th and 5. Buffalo's going to try and go for it. We need a big stop here. We're trying to get some pressure. We got some pressure coming. We hit the quarterback as he throws it, and that makes it an incomplete pass. Coach Mike Houston is proud of the defense as the offense gets back in the field. We have a 1-touchdown lead, and if we can keep giving the ball to Khalid Abdullah here in the 4th, I feel like we have a chance to hold on to this lead. But if you've watched JMU before, you know that we're prone to giving up leads, so we got to make sure that doesn't happen today. And with under 3 minutes, 1st and 10, Disher's going to roll out to the right-hand side, looking for something. Don't want to be too risky, but you want to stay in bounds here. Disher's going to slide, and just in time, stays in bounds to keep the clock running. Now going to a halfback screen, Khalid Abdullah's going to catch this one. He's got people on his tail, makes one guy miss, and no one is going to get him. Khalid Abdullah goes all the way into the end zone, 14 yards in that touchdown reception. That gives Joe Disher his 3rd passing touchdown of the day, over 225 yards so far. But our defense has to step it up. Look at this, though. Michael throws one deep, and it's out of bounds. I feel like JMU is stepping it up. Buffalo is feeling a little rattled now as we have a 2-score lead, and time is running out. But look at this. A hole in our defense gives Buffalo another first down. So on 2nd and goal, Michael's looking for something. Great pass protection. Charles Tutt, though, is going to force the receiver out of bounds and keeps a touchdown from happening. Now 3rd and goal, Michael rolls out to the right, pressure in his face, throws it deep. And unfortunately for us, he gets 1 foot in. That's all you need in college. J.R. Zazara is going to get the touchdown to make it back to being a 1-score lead. Now the onside kick here for Buffalo, and Donovan McGeechee is going to catch this one, keeps it, and goes a few yards in to give us great field position. Now you know what we're going to do. The clock is on our side. We're going to give the ball to Khalid Abdullah, and he gets another first down. Buffalo's running out of timeouts at this point. All we have to do is just keep running the ball, and they have no chance, but you cannot stop Khalid Abdullah. Here on 1st and goal, he's going to fight his way into the end zone. A rushing touchdown for Khalid. 4 carries on that drive, 35 yards, and he is the reason that we won the ball game today. 15 carries, over 100 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, and a receiving touchdown. Shout out to Khalid Abdullah for being the player of the game, And the reason that we won this ball game, we had a chance to choke. Fortunately for us, we held on to it. You can see Joe Disher had a solid game today, 3 touchdowns, an early interception. Khalid Abdullah, 2 rushing touchdowns on the ground, along with Ishmael Hyman. Our receivers were good. Our defense was good, led by All-American Justin Wellens. But we've got to make sure that we finish this season out strong, as there's only a few games left. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Hit the like button to share your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.